Hello, survivors of the apocalypse and veterans of Atom RPG. Welcome back to Trudograd and playing hardball. So we had a grand heist last time and we've got a lot of stuff that is really awesome, including an AK-47. There she is. This world-renowned assault rifle, officially adopted by the Soviet Armed Forces in 1949, managed to survive the war and the end of human civilization. It will probably survive us all as well. Well, it's not Rusty. She is not Rusty. Let's call her Betty. So, and, well, we have quite some experience to gain before we get the next level. However, Hexogen just needs 2000, so this could be a quick thing. So let's put this beret onto his head. There you go. There. And, well, let's have a short look at the ability. So Hexogen has only 1 point. And well, I mean, he could have this one here already, the Burst Boy. Yeah. However... there's a big however. Well, actually, I feel that we should probably, firstly, use up the other ammunition. This one here. Got 15 shots. Yeah, I mean, it depends on the enemy, right? So, but I feel that Hex can, or could, get this one here already. This one. I mean, on the other hand, so damage for every 2 levels. Yeah, 14% more damage. I mean, it's not super relevant, and I actually wanted to give him this here for the restoration. So we need to wait for the next level. However, for us ourselves, we have 6 points, and I was actually looking at things. So what I want is no, not this one here, the Supersonic Fist, and also the Street Fighter. But first, like survival, the exercise is actually also good for us. And this would also increase our HP restoration while resting. I'm not sure about the resting, like if we are eating something, like how that works. That is actually... Well, it just says 40% for HP restoration, right? So it could mean that we get the HP back when eating the meat or something. Yeah. Well. And then there's the other, well, not this one. Yeah, I wanted this one here. The armor, armor bonus, like ignoring 50% of armor. Also William Tell, it's actually Wilhelm Tell, because the guy was Swiss, right? So German speaking Swiss, so German name is Wilhelm. The chance of causing critical hit with a crossbow gets 1% higher from each square before you and your enemy, starting from the first square. That seems to be rather useful. And most of all, this one here, price of crossbow shots is lowered by 1 action point. Yeah. But that's 7, so... And that's, I think that's probably the best right now. Let's wait for that. Also, we've got 1 babushka scarf. And, well, I mean, we could make 1 crossbow, right? That's the wooden one. I know what you will say. Like, don't make the custom-made crossbow. Just buy it. We saw it already, but I feel that we should make the weapon that we use. We should actually construct that from scratch, because then we know what's going on with that weapon. Yeah, I feel that's actually a good idea and a good thing. So, oh, by the way, there's a hunting rifle. This rifle has seen a lot of repairs in its life. You can't make out the manufacturer, but at least it's serviceable. 5.45 millimeter. That's actually probably a nice upgrade. But we don't... Do we have the ammo for that? Yeah, this here. Oh, yeah. Well... 7 to 13. And the one that we build ourselves... That's 11 to 17. Ah, well. Let's use up the ammo first. This one has mid-range, of course, and this one is short distance. Range, short distance. Range, mid-range, yeah. 453 AP cost, and here we've got 42. Chance to ignore armor 10%. 52 rifles. Don't we even have 52 rifles? No, we don't. Ah. Yeah, well. Okay. Well, anyway. So, nothing to do immediately there. Except for making the crossbow. So I feel we should do that. Custom-made crossbow. And we've got the rope. Oh, we've got one rope, right? Yeah, oh no, we don't... what? Didn't we bring a rope? Hexogen has a rope. Yeah, we've got one. Ah, okay. Well, then let's wait, because maybe we get into a situation where we need a rope. You know, the adventurer always needs a rope. And... therefore, we shouldn't use it up for something. Okay, so... however, we are in the Trudograd outskirts right now. But it is... 2 o'clock 36 in the morning, so there wasn't anything to do here. The outskirts, yeah. I feel that we could just, yeah, I mean this here, the Kolotushkin situation. Let's get going. Ah, that's the hotel. Let's run into the city. There. Well, I mean, this is Karpyborov's lair, but I feel that we don't do that yet. So let's, yeah. Maybe we should do something else. On the other hand, like, we could do this. We could do this, and then we don't use up the time. No? On the other hand, like, I feel we should look to Mikhalich's Tavern. Just so we check out that we are not missing anything. And this costs so much time, the Kolotushkin Street. So it's just in the middle of the night yet. So let's go there. Finally, Mikhalich's Tavern, entering. And then after that... And by the way, we don't... I guess there's no fighting, right? Not immediately, at least. Let's take on the police hat for the speechcraft. What time is it now? 3 o'clock in the morning. There you go. So, saving the game. Let's check this one out. So, what do we see? Well, I mean, okay, it's the middle of the night, of course. So, these are houses. There are people there. Oh my god, what's happening here? More terrorists, or what's going on here? Should we get involved? Yeah. But well, maybe... Do we have the right weapons? Yeah, I mean, I guess we are good. So let's get in there. Hello there, gentlemen. Oh, what is happening here? The first thing we see when we open the door is two bound and badly beaten men on their knees, shivering. The horror and desperation on their faces so vivid. It takes us a couple of seconds to notice the gang of heavily armed men standing beside them. One of them has a metal armor. Oh, what terrible timing. Indeed, Hex. One of the hostages speaks. Run, dude! Get out of here and call for help! A tall young man in a leather jacket kicks the captive in the kidney and orders. Shut your trap, Tulipov. Nothing will save you from your execution. Look at your pal, Snowdrop. He gets it. Right, Snowdrop? Now, what should we do about you, comrade witness, We gain 500 experience points. Well, we could keep a meaningful silence. Well, we could also prepare for a tough battle. Hey guys, I didn't see anything incriminating, so I'm gonna go, okay? No, we're not doing that. That's what I was expecting to find when I took on this investigation. No, we are not admitting that we are working for the police. Also, I would actually rather say we are working with the police, yeah? But well, what's going on here? Talk! The leather-clad leader of the Northerners, so they are Northerners, well, looks down at the sobbing Tulipov and his silent comrade, then at his heavily armed crew and finally shrugs. There's no harm in telling you. Just make sure to spread the story all over this cursed city. Tell everyone who listened that justice was served on this day. The Northerner leader... It's a Northerner? Yeah, well, the Northerner leader grabs Tulipov by the hair and turns the captive to face him. One of the subordinates does the same with Snowdrop. These bastards probably don't remember what they did in Kulpa. It was a long time ago, after all. Right, you fucking assholes? Men carrying that kind of guilt don't spend all their time drinking and chatting up whores in dive bars. But the North remembers, and today... the North has come to pay you back for what you did. Nah, what did they do in that Kulpa place you mentioned? The Northerner twists Tulipov's ear and he yelps like a kicked dog. I'm not gonna do that sound. Go on, Tulipov. Share the tale with our guest. What did you do? Tell it like it is, Valerian. You can't escape your fate now. Confess to our sins before the gruesome end. It was a misunderstanding. We had to swallow our humanity in those times. It was the only way to survive. We wanted to punish the village elder who could have guessed the whole town would rise up and attack us. We couldn't stop. We had to protect ourselves. Listen to him go, Captain Word Salad over here. Never mind. I'll explain it myself. Back in 91... the leader of this asshole's foraging expedition decided that our village, Kulpa, didn't give them as much grain as was agreed to in the trade deal. His men were also not welcome in our tavern and disrespected at the inn. All of this made him fucking upset. I'm guessing they carried out a punitive operation, huh? Exactly. They came at night, set the village elder's house ablaze, and filled him with holes when he came running out. The rest of the grown-ups heard the shots and poured out into the streets, thinking it was a bandit raid. Nobody knew who these bastards attacking us were, so everyone took up their pitchforks and mattocks to defend the village. But these murderers were armed with AKs, pistols, grenades. They slaughtered everyone in sight. They were thorough, methodical. No, we tried to explain we were there for the elder, but your people continued to advance. We had to protect ourselves. Shut your pie hole, cocksucker. Why did you kill the children and the elderly? Was that self-defense too? My sister Marushia was barely 16 when you... you son of a bitch. When your women and old folks started attacking too, we knew we couldn't leave any witnesses. No one would ever believe it. No one would believe so many killings were in self-defense. We had to stop what your people started by killing everyone. It was a tragic misunderstanding. Yeah, Valerian. Well, I'm kind of not believing that. But well, why you fucking waste of a human life? Well, but if they killed everyone in the village, who are you guys? The Northerner answers through clenched teeth, as if each word was a needle jabbing him as he speaks. He points one at a time to his peers. In 91, we were all children, while these bastards, his pal Snowdrop and their crew were busy raising Culpa to the dirt. Procor here dove into a barrel and Goose hid in an attic. Vazia and Chopper were out fishing and my sister hid me in the cellar. We were the only ones to survive. Okay, well. And how did you get into Trudograd? Same way every poor northerners gets here. First we begged a snooty rich man from the city for a shitty laboring job. Then we cleaned his toilets, worked on his construction site, licked his boots and slept on a dirt floor for months. While we were at it, we procured weapons, found Tulipov's address and took turns spying on him until Goose here spotted him walking into an abandoned building with some streetwalker. That's when we pounced. That's when we got that fucking murderer and dragged him here. Aha, I see. Oh, I would have preferred to say, well, now that we are acquainted, what do you plan to do with them? But well, what are you going to do now? The northerner laughs and his colleagues grin. However, there's something grim and menacing in their mirth. We have a whole list of activities planned for those two. First, Procor will gouge their eyes. His mother was hiding in the haystack when one of those eagle-eyed shitheads spotted her and stabbed with a pitchfork. Then Goose will cut their ears. His Gramps and little brother were hiding in the pigsty, but the kid started crying. The bastards heard it and shot them through the wall. All in all, you get the logic. Yeah, I get it. Are you guys okay? Only a severely mentally disturbed individual would dream up something like that. The man stomps on Tulipov's hand and twists it against the dirty floor as if grinding out a giant cigarette butt. Tulipov cries out and starts whimpering like a wounded puppy for its mama. Isn't this baby killer more of a psycho than us? We are not crazy, we just want to pay him back in his own coin. Well, I think I've heard enough, guys. Okay, well, they're on a vendetta, and actually it's a just vendetta. However, if we let them do this, I think they will lose their humanity. I think we should rather have a trial. There needs to be a trial. A public trial, that's much better. These guys need to answer for their crimes, of course. And it wasn't self-defense, yeah. Beyond the, let's say beyond the initial attack, but on the other hand, like, they can't just shoot someone and don't expect that, his friends won't help him. So, I've heard enough, guys. So, what's your verdict? Will you let us execute this war criminal in peace, or do you want to fight us and die with him? Well... yeah, no, sorry. I can't let you do that. I can't let you do that. Not in this way. As I said, he needs to get on trial. Oh, why is that? What are your arguments? Here's mine. He killed my parents. He killed our village, Elder Matjevich, who was like a grandpa to me. He murdered my sister Marusia in cold blood. Well, we could lie. Tulipov is mine. Your village wasn't the only one he destroyed. He also killed everyone in my home city. No, we're not lying. Because we are the good guys, and this... well, I promise to return him safe and sound. You make me break my promise, I'll have to break you, weakling. That's also something I don't like. Your brand of vigilante justice is meaningless. Well, I would like to say and explain that there needs to be a trial. And I mean, I totally agree that he needs to be... yeah, that he needs to seek justice for what he did. And I also don't feel like, I mean, I would like to have a look at the journal right now, but we can't, right? Can we look at the journal? No. I just clicked J. Yeah. Like, what was the job again? Yeah, but I mean, just helping the guy, I think he vanished, right? But I think, like, we could save and help him, but then expose his crimes. And then he can be put to justice. I think that's the only way to restore some form of civilization here. Yeah, come on, your brand of vigilante justice is meaningless. What part of it is meaningless? After what those two bastards did, any kind of justice is too good for them. Are you going to say vengeance is immoral or something dumb like that? Grow the fuck up. No, As Comrade Tulipov's and Comrade Snowdrop's colorectal physician, I came here to say these two men have butt cancer. Their life is nothing but pain as it is. Yeah, he probably won't believe that. A band of evil northerners tortures and murders 2 citizens of Trudograd and runs off. What a story. I wonder how it will affect the salaries of your countrymen working in the city. Yeah. No, you grew up, mister. Aren't you afraid of God's wrath? I think that's too weak an argument. Will do, but just for the record, I'm ready to pay your Frosty 100 rubles if you let these men go. Yeah, 100, right? Yeah, so come on. Think about the other northerners. Ah, yes, that's true. Our actions might incite a pogrom. It's called pogrom, right? No, it's correct, sorry. Pogrom. Against our hard-working brethren. But we would be punishing a war criminal. The ends justify the means, don't they? Exactly my line of reasoning when I dressed up like a Polish soldier and attacked a Nazi radio tower in 1939. Hexogen, that was you? And I was completely correct. Sure, it took 6 years and a few innocent victims, but Hitler killed himself in the end, didn't he? Yes, he did, allegedly. Hexogen, I think we understand your reasoning now. Yeah. Right. We see the argument. Shut it, Grams. The dementia-free people are talking. Let's hear your opinion, dude. The ends justify the means in this case, don't they? Hey, you don't be unkind to Hex, right? So, you know why I said all this? So you numbskulls would slaughter this pig quietly without attracting attention to other northerners. Yeah, actually, well... And the people Tulipov murdered are long dead, but your revenge will hurt actual living people, your own countrymen, no less. Yeah. All the goodness in the world isn't worth a single tear of an innocent, so get out of here. Like, they are not innocent, that's the problem here. So, the people Tulipov murdered are long dead, but your revenge will hurt actual living people, your own countrymen, no less. The northerners look grimly at one another and move close together for a harshly whispered debate. Finally, their leader approaches us and sighs with a bone-deep weariness. Ah, you are right. No matter how sweet it would be for me personally, I can't let our actions hurt our hard-working brethren. Let this bastard live out his days. Trudograd is doomed anyway. Soon northerners will have nothing to fear anymore. Then, justice. After kicking Tulipov and Snowdrop a couple of times and spitting in their faces for luck, the northerners leave. Yes, bye. Well, there was a lot of experience there. It seems like Tulipov managed to free himself. He stands up and cringes, rubbing his raw wrists. Oh, thank you, man. I'll never forget what you did for me. I've got to get back to my wife. The poor dear is probably crying her eyes out. Come see me at my place and we'll talk about your reward. Without giving us a chance to reply, Tulipov gives our hand a single vigorous shake and exits the building with extreme haste. Well, shake our head. Well, what was this? That was the nut guy, mercenary army. Mimic kaputt. Sins of the past. There. Ah, no. Perhaps he knows where Valerian is located. Stefan Snowdrop. Oh, no. Escape from reprisal for his past crimes. I managed to... okay, no, guys. Sorry, but I want to see that all. So we shouldn't... but Snowdrop, wasn't that this guy? Okay, no, let's walk around further first. So we need to find Snowdrop. Ah yeah, there's some stuff here. By the way, do we have any cold? No, we don't. What's this? Trudograd, Mikhalich's Tavern. Tavern. Mikhalych. Oh, that's actually nice. They can. Can we actually play this? And this one? It even says CCCP. Was that in the Soviet Union like that? Like that? It's also amazing that they even have some electric gear there. Yeah, I mean, the first thing would be that that you would go in here and ask around, right? Anyway, so there are people here. Okay, so let's first talk to them. Hello there. A short, slender fellow wearing thick glasses sits behind a dirty table, clutching a mug of tea in both hands. There's a piece of chocolate candy floating around in it. Oh. When he spots us, he mumbles furtively, "I didn't want no trouble, partner." Well, calm down, kiddo. There won't be any trouble from me. Right. Well, too bad, bucko. Trouble has found you. Well, same with me. Hey, let's talk some more and see if we can avoid trouble together. The man raises his hands and shakes his head. Sure, I'm a simple, peaceable man. I don't even talk back when the barkeep made fun of me for drinking tea instead of vodka. I'm sitting here trying to look as small as I can, lest some brute decides to make me his butt boy or whatever it is criminals do in their spare time. The short man exhales with a shudder and shakes our hand. I'm Potap Verbalski, journalist. How can I help you? Oh, Potap Verbalski? Well, isn't this your notebook? But well, why keep sitting here if you don't like the tavern? The man looks away and sighs. Oh, my topographical cretinism scares me much more than the people in this place. I'm not familiar with the cities, you see, and this is the only place I know near my rental shack. I'm afraid I have to go look for a new tea place on my own, and since I can't function without sweet tea, I come here. It's the lesser evil. If I venture into the city looking for a better tea place, I might not be able to find my rental shack again. Also, the dark alleys of this city really scare me. Well, come on, my friend, you are anxious for no good reason. Calm down. Trudograd isn't the worst place in the wastes. Yeah? Oh, thanks for trying to cheer me up. I can't promise anything, but I'll try to keep my fears under control. Well, good for you, buddy. Now let's talk about something else, okay? Okay, what's on your mind? Yeah. Well, before we give him the notebook, so, care to answer some more questions? I spent so long procrastinating, people started interviewing me, even though I came here to be an interviewer. Oh god, will the chief have a good hard belly laugh at my expense? But go ahead, ask your questions. So, Pota, where are you from? I'm originally a village boy from Beekeeper Farm. A few years back I headed to my aunt's place in Trudograd to seek fame and fortune. It's a nice place, though it's almost always raining. And what are you doing in a place like this? I'm having a tea party. Only the tea here is really weird. It's way too strong and bitter, and some unfamiliar substance is floating on top. Just smelling it makes my head hurt. If it wasn't for the candy Mother gave me when I left for Trudograd, I'd have sooner died than drink it. Well, okay. And how do you feel about Trudograd now that you're here? With my topographical cretinism, it's completely alien and dangerous to me. So many streets. Like some kind of huge maze. A crime-filled maze at that. Interesting. Well, while you were here, did you hear any interesting rumors you might want to share? Well, someone told me that giant slime creatures are crawling out of the sewers to pester the citizenry. However, some of them were recently destroyed by Hero in the Rust Quarter, or whatever that place is called. Oh, yeah, I remember that, okay. That one hero was me! Me! Farewell. Okay, can we change the subject? Okay, what's on your mind? Well, you know, Potap, I brought you this notebook. It's yours, right? Here, take a look. The young man squints at the ancient notepad and takes it from us as if he was handling a venomous snake. It really is mine. Never thought to see this accursed list again. Where'd you find it? Well, you know, a sickeningly honest and dutiful nut merchant gave it to me. Yeah. I don't see any reason why we would lie now. But, well, I think the guy said that... Didn't he give it to him or something? But, well, I don't feel that we should lie about this. So, here, take it, nut merchant. That must have been Comrade Piker. A perfectly transparent individual with no secrets or grudges against the world. I knew I lost this damn thing on my first day here when we talked near the highway, but would I ever guess he'd find someone to return it to me? No, I did not. Oh, despite doing everything I could to procrastinate, business is still business, even though I'm terrible at being a journalist. Well, oh, you didn't even take it. Here you go. Say, what's this job you don't want to do? And well, do you know what other business you have? Paying me for this thing. Yeah. Now, well, let's ask. Well, we should actually get some form of reward, right? But if we don't ask, yeah, no, he's going to give us something. So, what's this job you don't want? Despite our offering it to him free of charge, the journalist doesn't accept the notepad. Or the Trudograd Review, the newspaper I work for, sent me to Trudograd to interview the people on this list. I took the job because I thought I could conquer my fears of social interaction, but I haven't. I still don't want to barge into people's homes and ask them questions. Oh, why did I agree to this? Listen, I wanted to ask you something. Maybe you could interview these folks for me and I'll pay you half of my operating budget. How about it? Well, only half? Well, half of what sum exactly? The unlucky journalist pulls 500 rubles and 3 pieces of candy out of his front pocket. Whether or not the candy is part of the reward remains a mystery, but it does look delicious. Here, look, that's a good sum, right? Right? Please. Well, fine. So what did you want? I'll start by telling you the goal of my research. Tell me, do you know who Kai Ozersky is? No. Never heard of him. Who is he? Kai Ozersky is probably the most dangerous criminal in the history of Trudograd. He was the leader of the bloodthirsty Olympus gang, which held everyone in my home region in fear from the 90s up until a few years back. Their reign only ended because of a botched bank robbery. During the shootout, Kai and his top brass were forced to retreat into the ruins of an old factory where they were cornered and executed on the spot by an enraged mob. Ozersky himself was burned alive inside a metal barrel. Well, that sounds pretty entertaining and exciting, right? Like for psychopaths, exactly. And especially, well, and you are researching an article about this gang? Yes, people still talk about Ozersky all the time in Trudograd. That's how deep the scars he left behind are. My employer, the owner of the Trudograd Review, decided to commission a special piece about the man's legacy and final days. Part of the upcoming issue has been set aside for interviews with those who either knew Kai Ozersky or interacted with him in the days before his death. I was sent to Trudograd and asked to interview 3 such men who've long since left our common hometown. Well, so you want me to interview them instead? Sure thing. Why not? What else do I need to know about the assignment? You'll need to speak to Vasma, the detective who worked on Ozersky's case, Trubachiov, a former associate of Ozersky, and Shierba, the singer from our hometown's largest band, the Saint Slavik's Chorus for Unmarried Men. Well, now that's a funny name. Their names and last known locations are recorded in the notepad. The only thing I ask is for you to be thorough. Any bit of extra information about Ozersky that's still unknown to the public will mean a little bonus both for me and for you. Do you think you can do it? You look like you can. Well, who knows? Ah, whatever. If I wanted to say no, I would do it. Would have done it a long time ago, right? Oh, thank you so much, so very much. I'll wait right here until you return. Right here. Yeah, sure. Well, what else? Well, be seeing you. Okay then. Yeah. By the way, Hex, what's your situation? Yeah, we are getting closer now. Is he actually getting any experience there? Or is it only like when we get a level? Okay then. And then there's a gentleman here. Oh, with the commissar cap. Oh, it's a woman. Oh, hello. The blonde woman. She looks kind of familiar. The blonde woman, about 20 years old, is quite different from the other customers. She sits with her back completely straight, looking sober and disciplined. Oh. She also sports a funny cap with a red star brooch attached to it. Uh-huh. That's indeed funny, right? Let's hope, like, isn't that a commissar's thing or something? Let's hope she doesn't shoot us for falling back. Tables taken, comrade. Well, doesn't look like it. Are you waiting for someone, madam? Hey, don't chase me off yet, girl. I have a few questions for you. Now, let's not be, you know, like the weird guy. So, it doesn't look like it. Are you waiting for someone, madam? Do not address me by that capitalist slur. I am no madam. I am a comrade. And yes, I am waiting for someone. And when that someone gets here, he won't take kindly to your old speak. Oh, sorry. Hold on, comrade. I just want to ask you a few questions. Is there anything for us to talk about, comrade? Well, not that you're saying it. Actually not. Bye. Okay. How rude, huh? Also, I wonder if she actually smoked all those cigarettes there, but well. And yeah, then there's one other person there. Oh, and here it's nice and cozy and warm with this fireplace. Hello there. The man at the bar rolls a dirty ice cube around the bottom of his glass. Ew, a dirty ice cube? He looks up and smiles at us. Oh, sorry, comrade, I'm not in the mood to talk. With this, he turns away. Looks like we won't be dragging any new info out of him for the time being. Oh, let's shrug and leave. Okay, that's not a lot that's going on here. And you? Hello there. Oh, a tough-looking, mustached man of about 50 is standing at the bar. He studies a grubby glass in his hand and starts cleaning it with a rag. When we approach, he gives us a sly smile and says, name's Mikhalych. What's up? Well, Mikhalych, I'm interested in certain hard-to-obtain documents. Well, oh, a real bartender. Do you serve cocktails here as well? No. You can buy the ingredients from me if you want, but you'll have to mix them in your own home. Cocktails are banned at this tavern. Yup, banned for health reasons. Why's that? Is there a story behind the ban? You own this bar and you owe me a cocktail because I'm your fucking customer. No, that's not our style. Was this 100 rubles entice you to fix me a nice frosty virgin mojito on the beach? Yeah, okay, no, yeah. Why is that? Is there a story behind the ban? First off, if it was any good, it wouldn't be called a cocktail. I don't want to grow one of those, do you? And secondly, yeah, there is a story. Oh. I'm not interested in your stories. Here's 100 rubles, now mix me a virgin mojito on the beach. A bar has to have cocktails. You owe me a fucking cocktail, dipshit. No, that's not our style. Oh, so, can you tell me the story? I love stories, you know. The bartender looks down at his feet and exhales wearily. Whatever he's thinking about is not a light-hearted tale of fun and good cheer. It's hard for me to talk about this, but maybe you'll learn something. Maybe then it will be worth it. Oh, I was still a young pup back then, and I wanted a lot of stupid American movies. I watched a lot of stupid American movies. In one, these Chinese mafiosos drink a flaming green liquid in a fancy bar. Oh, you mean absinthe? That's actually awesome. Oh, Gesundheit. I did a few experiments and added a new cocktail to the menu. I called it the Warm Greetings. 1 part plum juice, 1 part vodka, 10 parts pure ethanol, and a slice of turnip on top, skewered on a long wooden match. Well, that sounds actually interesting, although, like, the ethanol is certainly not the healthiest stuff, but well. The gimmick was you'd light the match and throw the burning turnip into the drink. The cocktail blazes up and then you drink it. It was just like in that movie, but then my best customer, a guy who always paid his tab on time, a guy I loved like a brother, mustache man, beard baby, ordered it. If I'd only known. Oh, he died, huh? Burned up like the primordial flame. A fucking human bonfire reduced to embers. A heap of ash? No, known what? The bartender grabs his rag, drags it across his profusely sweating face and says with a grim wheeze, he started drinking that shit and a couple of his beard hairs got burned off. Oh no, I wouldn't wish such a fate on the murderer of my own child. Yeah, that's it. I thought it was going to end in some kind of tragedy. I think we could actually be a little bit cynical here. Yeah. Oh no, I wouldn't wish such a fate on the murderer of my only child. Exactly. Plus, Mustache Man Beard Baby looked like really liked his beard. He hadn't shaved, cut or washed it since 1973, so no more cocktails in this joint. Period. Okay, well, so he doesn't know what irony is. By the way, there's someone standing behind there with a knife in hand. But well, there. Okay, so I see no cocktails then. Mikhalych, I'm interested in certain hard to obtain documents. Well, let's firstly check what he has. There. Oh, and he doesn't like anything. He only wants to sell his stuff, huh? Well. Whatever. Can we just chat then? Yeah, it wouldn't hurt to take a little break. Okay, tell me about your tavern, Mikhalych. This here tavern can out-tavern any other tavern, even those fancy ones in 7th Heaven. I guarantee it. The locals are all amazing people and my drinks all. And let me show you the sign. I took it off the front door because it made the tourists uncomfortable, but it's the honest truth. The barkeep pulls the wooden board out from under the bar. It shows a disturbing blue-nosed, googly-eyed face, accompanied by a slogan. Ye olde Mikhalich's Tavern, for only the 3 men wenteth blind since tis opening anno 1995. Ah, yeah. So, a triad, some English accent there or whatever. Yep, only 3 went blind from the local gut rot. Since that day, no one has been added to the sad statistic, because I value the quality of my alcohol even more than my personal hygiene. Well, actually, you look actually rather neat, given the circumstances. Well, and what can you tell us about Trudograd? It's a nice place, and it's my home, but it's honestly pretty backwards. I don't know any of the authorities personally, but it seems like since the bomb stopped, with anarchy ruling the streets, they decided to take a good long rest. A rest that's been going on for years now. They don't do anything for the betterment of the city. They just chill up there in 7th Heaven. No pensions for the old folks, no salaries for city sweepers, no laws except the tax law that keeps them in cash. They maintain a defense force and keep the walls repaired, that's all. But that's all. We could have been the greatest city in the world by now if those lazy bones woke up from their slumber and actually did something. But maybe things aren't as bad as they seem. Who knows? Maybe we avoided a war too thanks to their passivity. Well, maybe. Any rumors going around town? Several days back, a certain character came around and started wrinkling his nose at my goods. This tasteless hooch is disgusting, he says. Vodka is for the plebetariat. Now this is an exquisite drink, La Barinka. It came from far France and was sold to me in a dark alley for a ripe sum. Fella drinks 1 glass of the stuff and goes blind as a bat. Ah, cool, wow. Got any more rumors? Oh, I can't tell the story with a straight face. Ho ho ho. So Minister of Truth Rykov died recently and the officials asked the doctors to preserve his body like Lenin. Know what those fools did? They pickled it, I kid you not. The doctors actually immersed the corpse in brine. Now they call him Pickle Rykov. Funniest shit I've ever heard. He wipes a tear from his eye. Oh, cool. Get any more rumors? People are whispering about a double murder. A local woman and an unidentified child about 6 years old. Oh, that's sad. The guilty party was never caught, probably fled the city. It's a very peculiar case. The woman had been mauled and the child's head was caved in. Oh my god. But the child looked unnatural. A round mouth like an O, needle-like teeth. The kid was inhuman. Wow, cool. Got any more rumors? So maybe it was some form of mutant hunter or something, huh? The atmosphere in the city is grim. The northerners are fed up with the locals' aggressive attitude and the locals are scared of a northerner rebellion. I'll tell you this much, there's no smoke without fire. Yeah, we heard it a lot now. And more rumors? I heard that a mechanic repairing a snowmobile at the entrance to the city finally completed the job. He drove off out of Trudograd and into a new life of high adventure. Yeah, maybe we will see the guy again, huh? Cool, any more rumors? The atmosphere in the city is grim. Okay, can we talk about something else then? There was also... Yeah, what's going on in the Wastes? Did you hear rumors about a terrible mutated monster from the central Wastes? It turned out to be a gorilla, some sadist painted green. Now that's disturbing. Where they got that gorilla in the first place is a whole other mystery. Yeah, indeed. Well, we've seen our good share of gorillas, actually. So, can we talk about something else? Throat parched, have a drink, why don't ya? Yeah, sure, but well, Mikhalych, I'm interested in certain hard-to-obtain documents, actually. The tavern keeper clears his throat and spits behind the bar. We hear the ring of his knuckles against something metal. What document? Sounds like you need to visit the passport office. Yeah, well, you know, I've heard that you can get a police pass. People like to talk, don't they? Whoever said I could provide such things lied to you, sorry. Attention, we suddenly sense someone watching us. Despite our attempt at being discreet, someone must have heard us. You're sure you can't get me those documents? Yes, but I can get you Yes, but I can get you booze. What it will be? What will it be? Well, yeah. Show me what you've got. Okay then, so... well, he does have pre-war vodka. Milky sunshine. Moonshine. Tja, and he's not buying anything. So, but, well, thanks. Not now, buy dude. Okay then. So, we got a lot of experience here. Well, let's just walk around here. Also, there was someone there, right? Aha. Ah, it's the cook, okay. Didn't see the cap there. Hello there, good man. Oh, he looks... There's something intense here. The man in the white Soviet doctor's hat and beige jacket is stirring a huge boiling pot of soup atop a filthy stove. Oh. Attention. We are surprised to see that before he spots us, the man leans over the pot and spits in it. What did you want? I cook. Mikhalych is the one selling this stuff. But if you're just looking for company, I'd be happy to chat. Well, yeah, you'd be happy, huh? Because your job is so boring? Oh, if you only knew. The clientele don't enjoy any kind of culinary experimentation. So I just stand here all day, stirring the same old pot of slop, while the will to live slowly drains from me still standing corpse. For my still standing corpse. Get over here and try it for yourself if you don't believe me. Oh my god. This is not going to be the Atlas thing, right? Now that, you know, if we take the spoon, then we can never get away from the pot. But well. After seeing you spit in it, I'm not going anywhere near that soup. Why did you even do that? The cook shudders and looks around, surprised to be caught in such vile and unsanitary behavior. He starts scrambling to cover his ass. You were probably hallucinating or something. The odors around this kitchen are quite intoxicating, especially when I cook those tiny mushrooms that grow in cow pastures. I know what I saw, buddy. Don't make excuses. Fine, you caught me in the red-handed too. I'm not happy with my lot in life is all. I hate being a good little cook and going with the flow all the time. I haven't got the will to change my life for real, so I compensate by exercising supreme power over my soup. Will I spit in it today? Will I put a hair in it or not? These are the only things I have control over in my whole existence. Go and try it yourself. You'll see how liberating it really is. No, don't do it, child. Not the soup. Harm not this revolutionary communist invention which came into being by mere chance when Lenin's wife spilled some boiling water into his pot of fried meat and veggies. Soup is Lenin's child, just like me. And just like you as well, just like the universe itself. Yes, Hexogen. Why don't you join us, Grandpa? Anyway, soup is a capitalist invention. Lenin hated the stuff. Well, not sure about that. What savagery. Fuck off and let your unholy proposition fuck off with you. Okay, come on, with pleasure. Spit in the soup. We lean over the boiling pot and spit into the soup as our inner demons celebrate the misery and pain to be felt by the tens of innocents, expecting to eat a hearty meal who will instead feast upon our putrid bodily fluids. It's pretty disgusting on the other hand, like, I mean, it's just a matter of culture, right? But there's something sinister about this guy. Just look at the eyes. And yeah, I feel uneasy here. But on the other hand, like, it's a matter of culture. For example, in South America, they have mate tea, and they spit into that as well. And like, you know, you're invited and expected to drink the stuff then, yeah. So, well. I can tell you appreciate the greatness of the beauty of this transgression. Let it be our secret. Sure, anyway, see you around. Okay, no. Then let's talk to the guy again. And I want to do the endurance thing. So, there he is. Cool. Well, you'd be happy, huh? Because your job is... Why did you spit in the soup? No, you'd be happy, huh? Yeah, why not? Give me that big spoon. Success. The cook stands aside and we begin stirring. The boiling grey slop, tiny piece of vegetables and chunks of mystery meat swirl with hypnotic dullness. It's not what we'd call a thrill ride, but it's not the worst thing we've ever endured. The cook pouts when he sees our reaction and snatches the spoon back from us. Alright, that's enough. Seems like some folks are just born for certain jobs, except I wasn't that lucky. But it's my responsibility and I'll stir it alone from now on. Well, keep your chin up and kill some time by answering a few questions. But well, you know why I'm also a better cook than you? I don't spit in the food. Why did you do that? The cook shudders and looks around. Oh, you were probably hallucinating. No, I know what I saw, buddy. Don't make excuses. Oh, fine, you caught me. I haven't got the will to change my life for real. No, don't do it, child. Not the soup. Yeah, why don't you join us, Grandpa, anyway? Soup is a capitalist invention. No, we are not doing that. What savagery. Fuck off and let your unholy proposition fuck off with you. Oh yeah? Then we have nothing to talk about. Oh, go abuse someone else with the faded names you used to call me. Oh, well, nah. We need to travel back in time. I don't want to spit, but, well, let's... Here. You'd be happy, huh? Because your job is so boring. Well, here. Why not give me that big spoon? Okay, so, and then... Well, keep your chin up and kill some time by answering a few of my questions. Answering questions is much more fun than standing here alone with my thoughts. Ask away. So what's your name, buddy? Petrovit the cook. Petrovit Alexandrovich. Before the war, my name was Shurik, but it never felt right. Pastor Bitu Rotov christened me Petrovit during the Beat Remembrance Festival. My new name grew on me real quick. Well, okay. And what's your profession? Like, is it what we think? I'm a cook. You sure you're a cook, or are you maybe a cop? I thought you looked kinda cocky, huh? Kooky? Well, right sounds logical. Well, fuck off, cook. Are you sure you're a cook, or are you maybe a cop? Some sort of test? No, I have nothing to do with the police. What can you tell me about the city? It's okay. It's better than living in the wastes, unless you like to look at the sky. The red star can be seen even through the smog on some nights. Some say it's an asteroid or a comet. I say it's an alien spacecraft surveying the Earth from orbit, looking for a place to launch the violent colonization of the planet. Well, maybe. But, you know, actually there are people who think it's an asteroid on a collision course and we need to do something about it. But, well, do you know any interesting stories? The most interesting thing I've come across in my life is Matvey, the wood splitter's weird obsession with bronze teeth. He keeps asking me to get mine done like his. Sometimes he even says he'll do it for free. Why would he want it that bad? Well, I mean, because he likes bronze, huh? Okay, let's change the subject. So, can you tell me why you spit in the soup when we first met? The cook shudders and looks around. Oh, you were probably hallucinating now. I know what I saw, buddy. Don't make excuses. Fine, you caught me red-handed and yeah. No, don't do it, child. Yeah, I'm not in a spit in the soup kind of mood. I don't want to do it. But I mean, the guy, let's do it so it appears like, despite, I get some cold shivers here for some reason, I'm not sure why. Let's do it then. Although Hex said, no, don't do it. But we don't necessarily need to do what Hex says. But on the other hand, it's like an experiment, right? Life is about doing new things, and this is something we never did before and would never do, so let's do it with pleasure. We lean over the boiling pot and spit into the soup. I can tell you appreciate the beauty of this transgression. Let it be our secret. Sure, anyway, see you around. Well then. Hexogen. No, okay, no, he gets experience. Okay, that's good. It adds up then. Okay, good. What do we have here? Some toilet paper. Let's hope no one needs it. And there. Oh, super stimulant. Well. And there's an arcade machine. Who would have thought that something like this works? Still works. Let's have a look. Battleship Arcade. One game costs 5 rubles. Yeah, why not? Let's start a new game. Oh, what's that? How does it work? 9. I guess this torpedo. Do we need to do something? Ah, like that. Okay. Ah. Well. And if I click 2, no, nothing happens. There's another one. Oh, that was too early. That was also too early. Oh, come on! Why is it sometimes like on the left and on the right then? Come on. Why is it... Why? No, that should be on there. Okay, well. What? That's it? And now? What does it say? Nura Oko Nena or something? Well. I wonder, like, I guess this might have been, you know, like, was there in the Soviet Union or something? Did they have such an arcade machine? I wonder. And what's that? Who operates these things? What is that? Fizzy drink dispenser. I can buy some atomic fizzy drink here. Well. But apparently we can't, or what? Okay, well then. So, but that is Mikhalich's Tavern. Oh, there's someone who wasn't there before. Hello there. The tough guy standing by the beverage dispenser gives us a serious look and nods at the exit. I'm just watching the door move along. Oh no. Yeah, I guess if we wouldn't work with the police, this might have been different, huh? Oh, there. We are so busy raking our brains as to why we were denied the fake documents, we don't notice someone slinking right up to us. His voice is soft and slithery, as if a snake were speaking. Ah, not so fast, chum. I heard you were interested in acquiring a certain fake, shall we say, alternative source document, no? Who's asking? I want your name. No, well, actually, yeah, I need a pass to 7th Heaven. Don't you already work for our brave little police? They hand passes out for free once you reach the right rank. And unlike what you came here to find, those documents are real and minty fresh. Didn't you know that when you signed up? Or maybe you have other reasons to want a facsimile instead of the real deal? I'm not saying I can provide such a thing, but I'm not saying I can't either. Well, how silly. I actually forgot you can get the papers by serving in the police. I'll go start my service right now. Now, where did you get the information about me serving the city police? What was it? People talk, but now your new position is an old rumor everyone's tired of hearing. So what, comrade policeman? Well, actually, like, the real document is of course better. Oh my god. But I would like to explore this. How silly. But well, not gonna lie, I made a mistake. I don't want to work for the coppers. Well, maybe we should actually do the... Oh no. We should do the jobs first. The jobs for the police. I wonder, like, but well, I don't want to work for the coppers, but I need that passport. The man scowls as if he's just heard a bad joke. So, they are still bullying the newcomers, and sending them on the dirtiest jobs? Or are you the problem, the sort of unstable type who changes allegiances along with his underpants? No, buddy, don't turn it around like that. I mean, we are new to the city and we don't know anybody here, so... We don't know if the cops are good or bad, yeah, if they are dirty or anything. By the way, there's Sputnik here. We are just finding out, like, who's who and so on. I have a test in my mind, which is my first guess is correct, will allow you to avenge yourself. And if I was wrong, you won't be able to return to the cops if you change your mind again. Okay, well. I guess we should have done the jobs first, huh? Crap. We should have attacked the... we should have done these 2 jobs. That's what I actually wanted. Like, we also need the money and stuff. And, like, if these are real nasty criminals, and I think they were so far... well... so I should have guessed there would be a test. Well, listen, some of the lads who work on fake papers congregate in this tavern and do their best comrades. It's a popular place, what can I say? So it's no wonder the cops regularly has one of their rats drop around to spy on us. Mateusz Kolbasa is the latest little sneak's name. He's always listening in on our conversations, hoping to earn scraps from his master's table. Look, here he comes now. Or there. Your mission is to dispose of him. Kill the rat if you must, but I'd rather you scare him off. Anyway, the main thing is to ensure he never returns here again. When you complete this assignment, talk to me again or find my pal near the bar. Until then, me and you have never met. Yeah, okay, well, gotta go then. Well, as I said before, I'm actually, at this point... I'm actually not certain, like... I feel that we are not really aligned with anybody yet. Yeah, we just took on some jobs. It never occurred to me, actually. But well. So, Sherba, witness of the last crime of Kai Ozerski, moved to Trudograd and now should live somewhere in the scrap quarter. Gone Northerners, the innkeeper has been abducting his tenants and forcing them to make cheap trinkets. Now that he's been arrested, I can report back to Commander Shapkevich. The Barinka, yeah, we need to do that one as well. Yeah, here from Trudograd with love. Yeah. Sherba, okay. Well, and then this one here is also scrap quarter, yeah. The elusive Goryachev. The thief pencil told me that Goryachev may be in the Trudograd secret police prison. Ram's Horn. This information is unverified, but it's better to have at least some clue than nothing at all. Ah, yeah. I mean, okay. I mean, after all, this is the former Soviet Union, right? And I think the authorities are surely corrupt in general, while individuals are probably okay. Like, individual people are okay. But in general, the situation is pretty bad. And brutal. And everything, but well. So, but this here is actually a good point to say goodbye for today. So I think we made some pretty nice progress. And explored the game. Well, and I ran up, like, you know, maybe I have the nose for that. For that special thing. But I feel we should firstly... check out. Oh, there's a defector. I was asked to deal with Mateusz, a spy sent by the police. Yeah. Mimic kaput. So what was this one? Yeah, here, the Valerian. Yeah. Well, we'll see to it. So, by the way, what's our hunger situation? 200. It's fine. And we are slightly poisoned there. Yeah, it's fine. So, nothing our kidneys can't handle at this point, at least. And let's look there. Oh, there's a dark corner there with treasure chests. Well, and while I say my goodbyes, let's go there and check that one out. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this episode. I mean, I really begin to love the game a lot. And, oh yeah, there's something. Oh, there's nothing here. Well, and no babushka scarf. Can't go there. Well, and we are just continue next time. So, I hope you liked it. If you did, please do click the like button. Consider to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet, so never ever miss an episode again. And, well, you are heartily invited to share your thoughts in the comment section as always. And many thanks for that. You know that all activities like that by the way come completely free for you, are appreciated by the algorithm. And that helps me and the channel. So many thanks for that and your support. See you next time. Bye bye.